Welcome all to another working title. Maybe we'll get into what we want to call this show tonight. I appreciate you all coming to the show. Um, yeah, this is episode 8. Crazy. I've been doing this for a couple weeks now, months. Starting back in December. If anybody's not familiar with the show, I am Cosmic Jeff, better known as Cosmic Jeff. This is my channel. This is my show. Um, we talk all things sci-fi, space related, outer space related, and cosmic legions, primarily cosmic legions, but other sci-fi toy brands and toy lines also. Um, Tonight, I just wanted to kick it old school. Don't know if there's anybody gonna come to the chat tonight. Was gonna do it like an old Facebook Live show where I'm on screen and I bring up the chat and just go off of who's ever riffing in the chat. But I kind of got the show out late tonight and don't know if anybody's going to show up. So we'll see. This might be a short show if there's nobody in the chat. While we wait, see if anybody comes. Just want to let everybody know that we'll be continuing the series Who's Who on Card. If anybody caught last episode 7, we went off of the back of the I guess you could say Mythic Legions backer card. We're going from the bottom up. And last episode, I talked to the Cabal admins of the Legions and Figure Obscura fan groups, Facebook fan groups. So if anybody knows what the Mythic Legions backer card is, take a look and try and find one from Legions Con this year because it had a lot more names than per usual. And you'll know who my next guests will be. Hopefully I can do it in order. Don't know if I'll be able to get everybody in order, but that's the plan, is to get everybody in order on the back of the card. So it looks like I have one viewer. I'll bring him up and say hello. Hey, Jesse, welcome. Thank you for being in the chat. Like I said, this is going to be like an old time or good old time Facebook when I would have just the chat up, and whoever wants to riff in the chat, I'll riff back with you. So without further ado, I'm going to bring that up, bring myself off to the side. Let's go wide, nope, tall, regular, and big. So if anybody wants to chime in the chat, I'll talk to you via on screen, and we'll go from there. So it'll be regular size and big font next time. If anybody's not familiar, I started doing a cosmic show in the Cosmic Cabal for Cosmic Legions about a year ago. Or no, it was over a year ago because it was 2024. Yeah, well, way over a year ago. 2 years ago now. And it was, if anybody's ever watched a Facebook Live, it's very clunky, depending on how you're set up. And I was just running straight off of Facebook Live. So, and there's my lovely wife, Liz. Hello, honey. Welcome. So yeah, that show was me just riffing on screen, talking to the chat like I have tonight. And if anybody has any questions, any insights, I'll go off of what you're talking about. So what sci-fi related stuff are you looking forward to in the near future? Are we talking about toys? Are we talking about movies? Are we talking about comics? Let's start with toys. I am definitely interested in the new nacelle Star Trek toy line that'll be coming out soon. I've got quite a few on pre-order. Yes, honey, if you're still listening, I do. I'm really interested in Star Trek. That's basically my childhood, was Star Trek: The Next Generation and up. Fondest memories of talking or watching Star Trek: Next Gen, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Enterprise, the Kelvin timeline movies, and up. So I'm a big Trekker. So yeah. And then Galactic Valor is coming soon. I backed the Kickstarter 2 years ago, and they just put out 2 like test shot figures on their website. So if you go to Fox Forge Toys, they have 2 like test shot exclusive figures right now. One in a translucent blue, one in a translucent red. And I'm looking forward to getting I ordered the translucent red one over the weekend, to get that in hand and see how the production figures will be. I mean, it's a production figure, not really test shot, but yeah, looking forward to those. I got quite a few more people coming in. Let's see. Shrink it a little. All right. So we got Omar. Hey, Omar, what's up? What's up? Good evening. Good evening. Talk about your thoughts on the Retail Wave Phantom Troopers. So yeah, it is my go-to figure now. It's always in my hand. Oh. Like I can't put them down. Like if I put them down, I'm constantly posing them, putting them in different forms. I like him in a static pose because he's a soldier, but I'll get him into different poses here and there and try and get the stuff back on him. But this is my favorite. Like I'm a big Horde fan, so when I saw that this was going to be like a tribute to the Horde Trooper, I was all game for this. And I'm building out the army. Like I have a case of these, so I'll have a great Phantom Trooper company. I don't know what they would be. Would they be considered a company? I don't know. So yeah, the Horde Trooper or Phantom Trooper, Tusk Phantom Trooper. Yeah. So here's some details of the electro baton tubing. This one comes with I guess you could say chest armor. Chest armor wasn't in the first wave of Cosmics. It didn't show up until the second wave, I believe. And so we've been getting those added into a lot of the more recent Cosmics. And then I got the rifle on the back of them, because I consider that a secondary, with the electro baton. I like the translucent shield on the gauntlet, so I shielded them out with both shields. And there's my hand configuration. There's been a discussion I've been a part of a discussion whether or not do you put the handle over or under the hand. And so I like it over the hand depending on the shield. But I saw under the hand and I was like, oh, that makes sense if you're trying to get them like on a crouched position, and trying to get them hid behind the shield. It's best to have the handle going under the hand. So there's the Phantom Trooper in detail, and that gold on the belt. Awesome. Let's see what else we got. William Houston, welcome, man. Welcome. I was 1 year old and never forgot it. So Star Trek, I'm guessing. Those nacelle bridge dials look awesome. Yeah. I'm not so interested in the original series bridge, but definitely Enterprise D next gen bridge. If they put that out, I'm so having I'm so having a next gen bridge. My next favorite bridge would have to be Voyager. And then I don't know, I guess my third favorite Star Trek bridge would either be the Defiant or was it Enterprise B in Generations? I like the bridge in Enterprise B. Yeah. Yeah, they are awesome and the colors pop. So true, Omar. Someone combined a retailer Anubis with the Tusk figure in the Cabal. Definite Stargate vibes. Yeah, so that guy took the retailer Anubis and he mixed it with a Sligar Riz gravekeeper. Gravekeeper. He called it a gatekeeper, and I was like, no, it's gravekeeper. But yeah, the combination of blues really makes that figure pop. So I'm definitely gonna swipe that for a nice combo for my retailer Anubis, because I have a retailer Anubis and I was gonna use him as like a statue, but I think I'm gonna have the retailer Anubis as my cosmic custom and the standard original Anubis as my figure obscura. So yeah, looking forward to doing that. Might do that this weekend. So my next show I might have it in hand. Let's see. Schmerbs. What's up, Greg? Welcome. Thanks for joining in the chat. The Collector Brothers. Good evening, guys. Welcome. So like I said, this is like an old time riff when I was in the Cosmic Cabal doing my Facebook Live, just riffing off of the chat. If you guys got questions, want topics, just give me a holler in the chat and it'll spark conversation. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I almost didn't do tonight. I was feeling a little bit under the weather, but I was like, nope, it's my week. I only get to do the show every 2 weeks, so and it's a busy night. If anybody is out there, that's probably why my number's a little smaller tonight. We had the Legion Slayer tonight. It started at 6:30 Eastern. They're talking to Pete McCarthy about MuskeCon. And then the PGG guys, Purple Gang, Van and Jordan, we're talking to Billy Beige and Rocco the Great on the Toyland exclusive Lieutenant Holiday at 7:30. I started at 8 about 15 minutes ago. And at 9:30 tonight on the New to Mythics channel will be Legion Kings. So go check them out after here, if I can make it that far to 9:30 tonight. They might be going a little early depending on how this chat goes. Just says, have you heard any more about potential Cosmic Legions this year? So, potentially Cosmic Legions, Ox Crew, Book 3 will be announced this year. Whether or not it'll be in the next couple months, mid-year, end of year, we do not know for sure. That's not true. Some people know for sure when it's coming, but I honestly don't know when it'll be revealed for sure. But it's coming sooner than you think, and just be prepared. That's all you really can do with legions and what is coming from the four horsemen, because I would say mid to beginning of last year, the Four Horsemen have been going nonstop. Again, this is not a full Legions Four Horsemen show, but I do like to promote as much as possible. If you haven't gotten your pledge in, go to Kickstarter and get your pledge in for the Mythic Legions, the role-playing game. We got to get those numbers up. The more numbers, the better unlocks. The more we get to see what is available, and then you can pick and choose. Yeah, we've got a couple week or days. So yeah, get those unlocks viewable at least, and then make your decisions. And you can change your pledge all the way up until the final minute of the Kickstarter. So if you're not familiar with Kickstarter, ask questions, because everybody is willing to help and guide everybody who are new to Kickstarter. Hayes, what's up, man? Collecting Brother says, I hope we get a wave announcement this summer. Cosmic Summers are my favorite. Yeah, yeah. When they did the Summer of Cosmerium, what was that? 2 years ago now. That was pretty cool. A lot of people got on board with Cosmic, and it got a rush in the Cosmic fan community. So I do hope it's this summer, and yeah, it'll be great. Mike W, welcome. You're a new name to the show, new chat. Welcome tonight. Any other questions, topics? What's going on? Anybody else get the Tusk Fam Trooper from the Retailer Appreciation Wave for 2025? We need robots. Any inside news? No inside news, but they do listen. The Four Horsemen are very good at listening to the fans, so I have no doubt we will see robots in some shape or form in the future. Whether it be near future, don't know about that, but it'll be in the future. But there's some great robots out there in the community. If you go with Brian Lynn Carver Customs Charbot, that's a great addition. Also, John Moore, Ogre Studios, he's got the Spiderbot. So there's some fan-made bots out there, robots out there that you can definitely add to your Cosmics for now, or come up with your own. That's the best part about this toy community is you're able to prototype, you're able to create your own. Whether you need somebody to 3D model, which I'm a 3D modeler. I'm not the best 3D modeler. There is a lot better modelers and sculptors out there, but I have a rudimentary skill that I've been trying to get back into, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what's holding me up. It's something that I want to do more of. I guess it's just time and energy that I'm looking for. William Houston says, maybe we'll have a cosmic RPG one day. Yeah. Colin Culp in the Cabal brought up a great question. What would you want to see as a Cosmic Legions, the role-playing game? And I saw a lot of people saying, yeah, it would be great if it was like you're going through the story of Haval Qatar, or you're going through the story of Thraxon with the Ox Crew. But also, what if it was like a board game, like a role-playing board game? I thought it would be cool if it wasn't just your normal, turn-based role-playing game, but more of like a board game, and it was like multi-level, like 4D chess from Star Trek or something like that. It started popping up a lot of great ideas when that conversation sparked in the Cabal. Hey, speaking of the Cabal, if you're not aware, there's a great fan group for Cosmic Legions. I know most of my viewers know about it already, but if you're first time watching the show and not familiar with Cosmic Legions and Four Horsemen Studios, there are fan groups. Originally put together by one Walter Hagen, Walter the Mad, as he goes by. And it started out as the Cabal, or the Mythic Legions Cabal. And then Cosmic Legions came out, and so that's the Cosmic Cabal. And then Figure Obscura, we've got the Figure Obscura Cabal. And then there's a few other groups that have come up. There's the Infinite Legions group and the Nat 20 group, which is a fan groups for Infinite Legions and Mythic Legions, the role-playing game. Cabal above all. Mike, Cabal above all. So yeah, the Cosmic RPG, going back off of that, I don't know if it would be so much of an RPG for me. I like board games. I like the interactivity of a board game. I don't know if there would be any other way of doing it, and it would have to utilize the figures, because we've got so many great figures by the time these games come out. So how would you utilize Cosmic Legions in a game? I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully, if it works for Mythic, it'll work for Cosmic. So hopefully, the Mythic Legions, the role playing game, expands Mythic Legions out to not just the toy community, but the gaming community and other avenues, and then that gives the go ahead to do a Cosmic game. So I'm looking forward to it, and that's the goal, is to get the Mythic RPG off the ground, and then one day we'll get our Cosmic RPG. Jesse says, I've got one Phantom Trooper in hand so far. What do you think of it? What do you think of it? Give me your opinions in the chat. Let me know. Excuse me. Mike says, I just finished writing a book based off of my collection. All right. What kind of book? Is it a graphic book? Is it a just prose? How did you write the book? And where is it open for fan view, or and how is it off of your collection? Let me know in the comments. Collecting Brothers, I'm still waiting on my Phantom Troopers from Mallfish Collectibles. Oh, okay. I haven't heard of Mallfish before, but cool. I hope they come to you soon. I know they a few retailers ship a little bit before the street date so that it's in hand on the street date. Some retailers start shipping out on the street date. So yeah, it depends on the retailer, and depends on like if it's their day job or if it's their hobby to be a retailer. It all depends. Mike says book one of a modular series. Oh, all right, that's cool. So that would be book one would be Haval or no, book one of yours is of a modular series. All right, not yet published. Okay, so we'll be looking forward to it, Mike. Mike, if you're in the Cabal, make a post there. Get opinions. Get more eyes on your book, and I'd be happy to view it and give you insight and stuff like that. Jesse says, I like it. Looking to get another soon. Just waiting on BBTS order. Yeah, they just. No, they're still. They're still in pre-order on BBTS. BBTS hasn't gotten their ordering yet, so yeah, I guess retailers. Not all retailers have the retailer appreciation wave in hand. William says, I'd like to see the Cosmic RPG explore discovery, not just conflict. Okay, so there's the trek aspect. I like that. Yeah, it would be awesome to be like an exploration, or one of my favorite stories in sci-fi is like a derelict ship, and they have to go on the derelict ship to find whatever, like stolen treasure, like a pirate ship but in space, or a derelict ship, and they come across like stasis pods, and they have to find out who are these people in the stasis pods. So yeah, discovery. I like that. Mike, I'll put the back of book blurb in the Cabal chat later, and I'm Guy Fix in the Cabal. Guy Fix. Okay, cool. I'll look for it. I'm I started out as a Cosmic Cabal admin, since I'm big on cosmic, so I'm constantly in the Cosmic Cabal, uh, compared to all of the other groups. So I'm always looking at every post. Um, if I miss your post, let me know and send me a message, a direct message. Um, I'll put the. Oh, he says not Guy Fix, Guy Fox. Okay. Oh yeah, I have seen your name, Guy Fox. Yep. Cool, cool. Hey, Cannoneer, welcome to the show. Haven't seen you in the chat before. Hell yeah, space adventure, suspense. Yeah, yeah. Any deep space or not deep space? Dead Space. Any Dead Space fans out there? Um, I liked some of the aspects of Dead Space. Uh, big on space skeletons, and space zombies. Some good stuff. Head Cannoneer is also TJ. Well, welcome TJ. Welcome to the show. Collecting Brothers agrees. Dead Space. Love it. Love it. Yeah. So this is the talk of the town for now with newest legions. Um, been seeing some great posts, some great photography with him. That's a cool shot right there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting Ox Crew Book 2. That's on the water. They shipped Ox Crew Book 2 it was shipped like right behind Rising Suns. So we'll be getting Ox Crew Book 2 very soon. Anybody fans of Ox Crew Book 2? Scape Haven? Anybody have any favorites from that wave? Um, I would say Hylor Kryn and Hylor Kryn. I always get the names wrong. Cog is also one of my faves from that wave, because he's another uh, Ox Crew member. Okja and Bungie, those two are a great combo, with character and mount. Bungie's the first cosmic mount. If anybody didn't know that, it's the first like mount to have a saddle or like to be ridden on. So I'm looking forward to the first cosmic mount because if Bungie's the first, I can't imagine what the future will hold for cosmic mounts. Head Cannoneer says, reminds me of that episode of Firefly when they find the ship ravaged by the Reavers. Yep, exactly. Now you're getting it. Now you're on my wavelength. Right on, right on. Exactly what I was thinking. He also says no pre-orders for it yet, but really liking the brown Thraxians. Yeah, I think they're the scavengers. I'll be right back and bring it up. It's a lot easier to have it on screen. Nope, that was right there. Let's share this. Share screen. Share and add. There we go. I'll come over here. So we got Okja, Anthophilis, Bungie, Hylar Kryn, Jabira Key, Cog, Thraxine Hunter. I think the Thraxine Scav. No, Thraxine Hunt. Blanking on it again. Thraxine Scout. Thraxine Scout was in Ox Crew Book 1. Thraxine Hunter is Ox Crew Book 2. And then we got the new Dio set, Wasteland Survivor set, which We have gotten a few of these parts and pieces, I believe before. Yeah, I think they're all reuse except for the bolt cutter, but I could be wrong. Yeah. So there we go. Let's see. Bring this back up. No pre-airs for it yet, but really liking the brown Thraxians. Dude, headcanon, you think Firefly is actually coming back? Oh, did anybody see the Nathan Fillion teaser? I really liked how they did that. It would be awesome if they got the crew back together. But I'm still sad about Wash. Like, I would love Alan Tudyk some way to come back. Like, maybe they clone Wash or something. I don't know. Jesse says, "Are you interested in the Factory Entertainment Battlestar Galactica?" Yes and no. I really like the sculpts. I really like that they captured the designs. It's the price point. And it's 3 3/4. I guess I'm what did my friend Mark Thomas call a scale queen, size queen. Or I want to say size prince, scale prince. I'm a big, 6-inch 1/12 scale, 6 to 7 inch, 6 to 8 inch 1/12 scale, 1/10 scale collector. So 3 3/4 is really hard for me to jump on. Squay, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the show, Freaks Figures. Cosmic Communications. Is that the new show name? Is that what we gotta call it? See, we started with Cosmic Connections. That was the original show name. Then we had Cosmic Contact. That was the second show name. Now I'm just trying to figure out the new show name. I've gotten some great ideas for the show name, like Cosmic Conversations. But that's like Mythic Conversation, so that's kind of a name pending or name patent. Um, and then Mike Kaspar said the 5 rings, but then I'm like, do I have to have like 5 segments per show? Like per ring is a segment of the show? I don't know. Um, don't know. Mike says, love the bee guy. Yeah, the Anthophilis, which is the uh, Buzz Off tribute, originally created by David Williams and well reproduced or well produced by the Four Horsemen. Force Ghost Wash. Yeah, like a maybe Wash would come out back as an AI, and yeah, or Force Ghost. Yeah, Force Ghost or AI, like hologram, some kind of hologram Wash. Yep. There we go. I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch how I soar. Rest in peace, Wash. Rest in peace. Freak says, I wasn't into 1/18 scale until Blake got me into Joy Toy Warhammer. He's getting me into Joy Toy Warhammer, and I'm this close. Like, I've been trying to not jump into it because as we do, we jump into it and we jump into things head first forward very strongly, and then you can't get out of it, or you don't want to get out of it. So I'm being very cautious because I know I'm gonna like 1 or 4 or 10 or 20, and then I'm down another rabbit hole. So I'm trying to be very cautious. Oh, Cosmic Comms sounds good. Cosmic Comms. Cosmic Comms. Okay. So the original reason why Cosmic it can be in the name, but it can't be in the name is because Cosmic is also used for like ethereal, um like what's it called? Like Zodiac talk on YouTube. So I'm trying to find something that works on YouTube, um, and that doesn't get it confused with the algorithm. I've been playing on ChatGPT because ChatGPT is able to look at multiple resources and figure out, oh, okay, so this doesn't work here, but it might work here. So the reason why Cosmic isn't not an issue, but hard to do as a show name, um, is because it gets mixed up with other things. Schmerber says Cosmic Connections was a great name in my opinion. He was my original co-host on that show, so it has a big part of our hearts in that name. So yeah, Cosmic is something that is awesome for the name, but don't know if it'll work as part of the algorithm help in YouTube world. So still working title. Incoming transmissions. So incoming transmissions, I would say, is a great segment of the show, but I'm still trying to get like the overall form of the show name. Collecting Brother says name can just be a name. Like a tattoo doesn't have to mean anything, just needs to look cool to you. Yeah. I just don't want it to get mixed up. Like I have my Cosmic Jeff underscore IG. And I've gotten a lot of people following it, but based on who they are, they're not really toy collectors. They're not really um followers of Cosmic Legions. So I don't know once I start really posting on the IG how many people are going to stick around. And there's hundreds of followers on that IG, and I don't know if they're going to really be interested. I guess I should start posting stuff on that IG and seeing how many people will actually stick around. Going back up. They're just a lot of fun. They are just a lot of fun. Astrology. Yeah. Astrology, zodiac, stuff like that. It gets spiritual, yeah. And I don't want to get toy collecting and sci-fi talk and outer space exploration mixed up with spirituality. I mean, it would be cool. It would be great if I get people on board collecting toys and talking sci-fi and they're spiritual too. And I got the HH Heinrich Hoffman in the chat. Welcome to the show. Schmer says, pick a name that you can live with that makes you happy. My advice, sir. You are good at picking names and you're happy with them. So I'll take that advice. It doesn't have to mean anything or refer to anything. True. Don't stress the mix up. Keep doing your thing and your audience will find you. Don't stress the numbers. Have a good time talking about the toys you like. I agree. Hey, Ken here says, so excited for potential Cosmic RPG stuff. Yes. Like I said earlier, if the Mythic RPG goes well, hopefully one day we get the Cosmic RPG. Heinrich is giving acolytes to Schmerb. Spiritual Cult of the Greys. I'm a traditionalist. I like it. Spiritual Cult of the Greys. And then I'll get like we'll get like conspiracists and stuff part of this show. It'd be cool. Like if maybe my goal is to not worry about like keeping it tight knit. Maybe I'll just let it all out and whoever comes across it comes across it. Michael Morales, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Um, And then Collecting Brothers says, they're a YouTube that I watch that collects statues. I don't even collect statues, but I like the homie. All right. All right. So not the topic, but the person that you enjoy. All right. That's good advice. I hope people like me. I don't know. Like, I know few people like me. But I hope I'm entertaining in some shape or form. Freak says, gotta head out. Just wanted to stop by to show my support. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks, Freaks. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always being in the chat whenever I'm around. I see you in the chat. So appreciate everybody's support tonight. Thank you for jumping in and enjoying the show. Like I said, this is like how I used to do it on Facebook. Just me in the chat. I had the chat up and we just riff. Mike says Haval holograms. Yeah, yeah, I dig that. William says one subject might be the tie of AI. The tie of AI. The tide of AI? Like what is on the brink of AI? Collecting Brothers, one of the great things about being a small channel is that you are not punished for experimenting. Do what works for you and have fun. I like you, Jeff. You're a true homie. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. That's Gene and John, right? I believe. I enjoy the Collecting Brothers. They're always cool to see online and in the chats. Yeah. So anybody anti AI out there? No. Is that a hot topic still? Anti AI? I am anti AI as a full on what would you say, full on answer to a problem. AI is great for being a tool and a gadget, a tool and a gadget, a helper. um, I'm from the visual effects world, and we had quite a few gadgets and tools, and the goal was to not rely completely on one gadget or tool, but to use them in multiple ways, in multiple facets that work together to create the final image, product, art, whatever you want to call it. So AI in my book is great as a tool. It's not the best as the final answer. Hey Canner says, really like having a cosmic. Thanks. I do too. William says, my spell check changed my meaning. Oh, okay. One subject might be the tie of AI. Oh, Head says, really like having a cosmic focused podcast. I appreciate it. That was the goal, was to get more people talking about cosmic legions. I don't have a whole lot to show every show. Um, I'm an out of box, in a baggie, in a tote collector. So I get it out of the box, I pose it, maybe take a photo, maybe not take a photo, talk about it, and then it gets put away. Because you see behind me, that's basically all I have for display. And yeah, it's a mess. So I gotta get cracking on that. Maybe I'll do a live of, hey guys, help me set up the shelf. You guys will just, tell me in the comments, no, put that over there, put that in the back. You'll get better lighting doing this. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Just says Jeff and the holograms. Do I wear day glow and have face lightning and stuff on my, will that work for Jeff and the holograms? Head Cannoneer says, as an artist, it kind of sucks. Yeah, AI can suck. It can suck the life out of the artistry of it all. Um, but it can produce a lot of things very quickly, and it can be used as a great, like, prototyping. Oh, yeah, cool. It could be great as a great prototyping or conceptual artist, if you do not have one. So I really like having fun. Gene says, yeah, Gene, run the socials and the show. Josh, my brother, gives all hot takes. Josh and Gene. Anytime you see the Collecting Brothers in chat's comments, it's me. Okay, cool. Henrik says, I am anti AI for a lot of things, not everything. Knock knock is cool. Using it to make medical decisions for patients, no. It's interesting that you bring that up, Heinrich. Any the Pit fans out there? I've been watching season 2, and they've been trying to implement a lot of AI into the processes, the documentation, the relaying of information in the hospital, and it's a mess. Like it it's caused it's caused so many issues in some of the episodes, and there was this one hot-headed woman, and she went off about these robots are messing with the system. So it was really cool to see, like, they're bringing up the hot topic of AI in the medical field. Collecting Brother says, also name is French. Jean like Picard. Name is name is French. Jean. So it's not Jean, it's Jean. Jean like Picard. Okay. Jean. Jean and Josh. Jean and Josh. I think you've told me that before, and I do apologize if I do not remember that. Setting the shelf. No, no. That's I might take away from Jesse. The other Jesse Arnold. Shooting the shelf. And just shelve it. Hey, Cannier says, I do like inputting my own work into it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you use it as, like, hey, use this as the basis to go off of. And I have seen my good friend Terrence St. John, I don't know, he's jumped into the AI pool very early on, and he knows how to use it as, take this as a reference and manipulate it in the AI and um, stuff like that. And he's an artist too. He draws pretty well, very well. So yeah, it's very good for diagnosis, but not for life-saving decisions. Yes and no. I don't know much about the medical field and AI, but in the Pit, it like I said, you watch those episodes, it's a mess. It it definitely makes you want to think about, or second thought about, Rise of the Machines. I'm a big Terminator fan. So, um, do we really want to rely on machines? Do we, like, soul heartedly want AI to fly airplanes, to go get to drive cars? I know they're doing a lot of robotic, self-driving cars. I don't know if that's the best forward. We're not there yet. We're getting there. It has its pluses that I've seen, but I don't know. I just don't know about it yet. Just says, I tried to call customer service at Lowe's Hardware and got an AI bot. It was a horrible experience. Yeah, and you can like, you can tell immediately when you're talking to an AI. I've been seeing a lot of TV commercials that have an AI, like, person, an AI persona on the commercial, and you probably have seen a lot of AI personas on the internet promoting stuff. Henry says, I don't like AI to not have kill switches. Yeah, you gotta have that big red button. Omar says, welcome to Cyberdyne Systems. Yeah, yeah, we're going there. We're going there. It's called, um, yeah. It says, a programmer told me that the big problem with AI is that its priority is convincing you it's right more than being right. Yeah, because it it knows more than you. It's going to know more than you. So it's going to convince you it knows more than you. Hire says, I'm against self-driving cars. Yeah, yeah. Mike says, I agree. I like to use AI to do certain things. Great tool, but we have all watched Terminator. Omar says, we need Johnny Cab from Total Recall. Johnny Cab is so bad. So bad. Like, yeah, you don't need an animatronic driver. You don't need an AI driver. No, no. Just keep people employed. Like, we need people employed, and some people do great driving. Like, they're great drivers, so keep them employed as long as possible. Because we're not living in a utopian, I like to call it a Roddenberry utopia yet. So until then, we all have to make our living. Heinrich says, ask the AI bot for better service, transfers you to a human. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jesse says, I was in electric warfare. Definitely don't want AI involved in that. Okay, well, there you go, people. He's got it firsthand. It says Asimov rules in effect. Yes, the three rules. The three rules. Hopefully, the three rules are programmed into it. If they're not, then we're screwed. Omar says, honestly, AI nowadays, you can't tell what is real or fake anymore. There's some telltale signs. I listen to NPR in the morning, and one of my favorite segments is Marketplace Tech, and they were talking. One of the hosts was talking to somebody about AI, and they were like, "Yeah, AI talks very perfectly. Like, they don't have stutters. They don't have. I'm talking about they. I'm talking about AI. AI doesn't stutter. AI doesn't do conjunctions very well. AI doesn't have pauses. There's the way AI talks is too perfect. Just like when we were in when I was in visual effects, if it was too perfect, you knew it was a visual effect. It needed to be dirty, it needed to be like non-perfect, imperfect for it to look real. So that's how it goes. Omar also says, well, great drivers all live outside of Florida. I agree. I agree with that. It's been a rough 5-6 years living in Florida, because I learned to drive in Pennsylvania. Then I went off to college in Georgia and drove there, but I didn't really learn how to drive until I moved out to LA. Being on a 4 to 6 lane highway, you start to learn really well how to drive, not aggressively, um, defensive driving. Yes. Broder, what's up, Brad? Great show with Pete tonight, going over MuskeCon and Mike. I caught a little bit of it before my show. It was great hearing you guys talk about MuskeCon. I hope you all have a great time. At the end of the month, I will be going, hopefully, to Toylanta. Omar, you in the chat, we got to talk about Toylanta. It's coming up soon. Um, what's your schedule like tomorrow? Shall I give you a call or text? We gotta start making those plans. I haven't bought my ticket yet. I should be buying my ticket this weekend because it's pay week. I love pay weeks. Mike says, tell ChatGPT you're deleting it or that it's fired. The responses are hilarious. I'll check that out. And then take those responses and say, make a comic book or make a graphic or something. That'd be interesting. William says, imperfection is just another algorithm. Yeah. Yeah, imperfection could be just another algorithm. I agree. Well, anybody else about cosmic sci-fi AI tonight? Omar's AI will set up an appointment for you. Oh, I did grab some other toys recently. The God Beast and his son Funkatello have come out with some newer Glyos. I'm a Glyos fan. Like I said, not I am a size queen for action figures, but Glyos is different. It has action features. It can pose, but it's more of like this is a pocket figure. It's my travel figure. I don't I've seen people put 6-inch figures in bags and portable devices or pockets and stuff like that, but I just don't see I don't I don't travel well. I don't travel well with large action figures. So that's why I really got into Glyos, and Glyos is poppable and swappable. Um, so yeah, I've been really enjoying the new um, moth something. I'm gonna get the names wrong, but yeah, the new sculpt from Funkatello. Um, this is the Yeti colorway, and I like it with that head. But with these, with glass, you get multiple heads usually, sometimes, um, where they're swappable around, so you can easily change the look just by swapping the head around. And then it looks like that. And like I said, they're really good at posing. There are other elements to Glyos that allows it to, bend. You can put different segments in, and then you can bend the knees a lot easier. Um, Depending on how you twist the arm, it lays differently. You can swap the arms, and it'll create different ways of posing. Yeah, that's this one. And then this is the other one I got recently. And I like the spider face on this one. Again, it's dual face, so that's one side, and then that's the other side. Swap around. But I really like the sculpt, the fur sculpt of it. And you can see this is open hand, and then this is a closed hand. Oh, and that's my alarm. Goy Squay says size queen, yeah. Size queen. Or no, I was saying size prince. I'm a size prince. And he says, do they pop apart in your pocket? No, they do not pop apart in your pocket. Like, I mean, you have to really give it a full, um, you know, you do need to yank on it. I'm gonna get clipped. You do need to pull hard. No, get a glass. You just get one glass, and you'll see how it is But yeah, I mean, you can hear the pop. And then sometimes they don't always pop back together. But yeah, fully pop apart. And then you take one foot over here and 1 foot over there. And you figure. So if you like legions, highly recommend Glyos. I would say I found legions, and within 2 to 3 months, I found Glyos, and Glyos has been my like travel figure. Legions is my at home figure. My I want to build at home figure, but this is my on the road. I want to travel, my travel toy. Let's see. Mike says, "Great show, Jeff. Thanks for the entertainment. It was a pleasure chatting with you." Thank you, thank you, and I look forward to that book. Thanks for stopping by the show, and anybody who's still around, please subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. Please follow me here at Cosmic Jeff _IG on Instagram. Please join me every 2 weeks. That's when I run the show opposite of Legion's Lair. Legion's Lair has been doing some MesquiCon stuff, so they might be going every week, and I'll try not to step on them. But yeah, every 2 weeks is this show. Again, working title. Still haven't figured out a good name for it yet. Hopefully in the next couple shows there is a new name. I appreciate everyone. Please subscribe, please share, please like and comment. Do all that great YouTube stuff that you all do. Goy says Glyos are fun. Yep, true. Jesse says tugging on your pocket toy again. Jean says Glyos look fun, just not my thing, but I ain't gonna yuck your yum. We appreciate those who don't yuck each other's yum. Heinrich says, have a great evening. Thanks, Heinrich. You also, sir. Have a great evening. Well, I have 13. Looks like 13 people are still here. Great show, brother. Shoot me a call tomorrow. We will set up Toyland. Okay, awesome. I will do that. Thank you. Well, I will call it an evening. It's been a day. It's been a long day. Didn't know, like I said, didn't know if I was going to go live tonight, but I powered through it. We made it happen. I want to thank everybody who came out tonight to be in the chat and give me, a soundboard to go off of. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody who will be coming back in the future. Again, please join the Cosmic Cabal. If you like Cosmic Legions, that's the best place to see the community at its best, and all the different artistry and customs and all that jazz. So yeah, join the Cosmic Cabal. If you need help, go to sourcehorseman.com. Here, I wanted to show this last time, and I'll show it now. Share this tab and then bring it up. So if you go to Source Horseman, then you go down to you go to Our Community. So it's the Our Community tab. And then you want to find Our Company. It's the Our Company tab. Then you want to find Community, and that's where all the cabals are listed. And if you're interested in Mythic Legions Cabal, there it is. And for this, if you're looking for the Cosmic Cabal, it's listed right there. Again, there's still another cabal for Figure Obscura and 2 other fan groups for Infinite Legions and Nat 20, which is the Mythic Legions, the role-playing game fan groups on Facebook. Again, get your pledges into the Mythic Legions, the role-playing game Kickstarter. We want to get those unlocks seen at least and known, and then we can make our decisions what we want in the end. Again, Kickstarters don't take the money until the very end. So if you just want to put in a number, like just put in something, put in anything that'll get those things unlocked and seen. And then we can make our decisions towards the end. All right. So I'm going to say good evening to you all. Take the chat down, bring this off, clear it up, and oh, I forgot to give you all my greetings, programs, and let's say stay frosty, everybody. Have a good evening. Bye.